Now, if you guys are not aware, today Nikke released an official Twitter regarding the requirements to obtain the next pilgrim character, Nihilister. Now at first glance, this seems to be a good news because a lot of players have been anticipating her for the longest time ever, and being in the Liberation System update, that means everyone will be able to obtain her. But when you look at the requirements, things get a little bit spicier. There's 2 requirements that players need to unlock before you can start the investigation system on the Liberation, and this has upset a bunch of players. Stage 2031, the actual F? Are you high or something? You really don't want our money that bad? You're some bitches for putting her in Liberation. I'm strapped for 18 because of stupid level limit and you are asking to go through chapter 20. Either you do a gacha with it in addition to this system, or your game goes F itself and I quit. I'd rather pay $100 or even $1,000 than farm a 3-star for a year or more. Wow. It's time. Alright, so if you guys are not aware, Nikke made the announcement today on Twitter. Alright, this is an insane announcement because it is a character that a lot of people are looking forward to. Nihilister. So Nihilister, if you guys are not aware, is the, the dragon waifu or whatever. But the requirements: clear campaign stage 20-31. Wow. Complete 1 Nikke's rehabilitation in the first Liberation. Now let's be honest, the second requirement is like whatever, right? I think most people already got either one of the Guilty, Sin or Quincy by now. Like most of, if you have been playing since day 1, if you have been doing the Liberation diligently every single day, you should have at least unlocked your first rehabilitation unit that you can get, depending on who you choose. Like I'm close to my second one already. But the clear campaign stage 2031, whew, that one, let's just say it's a little bit tough. I mean, sure, I'm already there, so it won't take too long to unlock her, but damn, I was kind of skipping banners for her, only for her to be a Liberation unit. Not to mention, she wouldn't be worth upgrading since I'd have to wait for union raids and pass up a lot of cubes for one upgrade. Sad Annie's face. So yeah, this is something that is to be expected. So something that a lot of players might not want to be on. This grind, isn't it? Sure, free SSR, but it would take probably 3 months minimum. Be nice to see at least 100-point dailies and potentially weekly challenges to help get this done. Finishing a Liberation is one thing, but isn't beating chapter 20 a little bit extreme of a requirement? Like, I got into this game because of Nihilister. Whew, he got into this game because of Nihilister, and I'm still stuck at chapter 16, not to mention the fact that I was saving to pull for her. Too bad. Too bad. Extremely bad idea. Developer has been making mistakes left and right with these recent updates. I'm sorry, but we can't even get past chapter 16. I guess this is the beginning of the downfall. Wow. Downfall of the game. As a free-to-play, I guess I'll be able to unlock her around 2024. Ooh, 2024. Oh, take that long? It will take that long? Wow, that's a lot of months. Let's be real here. Most people are not near chapter 20. It kinda led people to rush the game to get her. But still a free Nikke is still a free Nikke. But still funny that they are able to put her in a cell. Smiley face. F in the chat for those that haven't beaten 20-31. But for those who have beaten her, Dragon Gang rise up. Which is pretty much 99.9% of the players. Is it really though? I'm free to play and I'm currently level 207 with limit break 5 liter, limit break 4 centi, and as close to a meta team as I can make without Scarlet, but my luck has been great. I still probably can't get to 20-31. Handicapping the story to power requirements is kinda lame, honestly. I think the story is the most important aspect of a game that most players should experience, so dropping the requirements a little on normal mode should be considered. For people whining about this, 2031 is when you fight Nihilister. This is tied to the story, you can't get her before you even know what she is and the plot. This is a guaranteed wicked unit once you do get this far. I'm currently stuck on 20-31, lol. So it seems like a lot of players are upset. This must be a joke, right? She's a pilgrim, a heretic, one of the most powerful bosses. I am the game. Why you put her in Liberation? This is disappointing. This is fake. There's no way a straight up villain will be playable. Fake news. This sucks on big levels. What is this? Right now, even reaching chapter 20 requires a lot of efforts and at least litter. Blocking such important characters with spare bodies of Union raids is very hard for who are not super invested in the game. This is the first time in a gacha game where I wish that the unit wasn't free, but summonable instead. This is stupid and so greedy. Clearing stage 2031 is for requirements, knowing most players are still at chapter 16, and not just that, you have to go through the liberation again for this. Not only do you make her a liberation unit, you have to clear stage 20-31. This has to be a joke, right? WTF is this? Why this is so stupid? Just make it gacha. I was up to 112k gems. I am raging. None of this makes sense. Like, not even I disagree but can understand where they are coming from. I don't understand the logic of taking a unit people have been looking forward to for months and locking her away in jail, time jail, and B, not making her obviously applicable to the meta the way Modernia is. Everything about this is baffling. Player retention most likely. Give people a long-term goal. This will take at least 3 months until you refresh a bunch. If you haven't cleared 20 yet, then it's even more of a long-term goal. They want you playing for a long time. Azulin does something similar with PR ships. It takes 3 to 6 months to develop 30 them, and if your researchers going 24-7. So yeah, one thing to also consider is being a character in the Liberation. It's probably going to be harder to obtain dupes for the said character, right? So Nihilister, I think something that also upset players is you can't really just pull and spend a bunch of money trying to limit break 3 her or get even more. So all of these liberation character, you know, if you want to get dupes, this is the only way. You cannot pull for them. You have to slowly farm up their dupes, the spare body right here in the Union shop. And you guys know these things are, you know, not accessible to a lot of players because you gotta be in an active union. It requires you to be in an active guild, and it's just too much effort. I think most players just are willing to use this material to upgrade their batteries rather than to obtain any of this spare body in general. So if Nihilister is here, I think it's going to upset a lot of players for sure. You know, being in this locked away in this section where a lot of players will not have access to her dupes. So yeah, overall, let me know what you guys think. I assume most free-to-play players are happy because you're able to get a Liberation character for free. Yes, it will take a while. Yes, you might not be there yet to be able to beat the stage of 20-31. But, you know, as free-to-play, I'm guessing most players are more like, okay, so at least we have a guaranteed Pilgrim character that I can obtain eventually. But, you know, for paying players, I guess most of them are upset because now everything that they have saved for this particular character, now they have to, you know, look for a different character, save for someone else, which doesn't sound like a bad thing, but you can clearly tell from the Twitter comments, definitely a lot of players are upset. Let me know what you guys think. Overall, as always, subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.